Hi everybody, this is Bonnie and I want to show you how I made this really cute, fun fold card. I wanted to share how to make this. So the first thing that you need is a piece of cardstock that is 9 3/4 by 4 1/4. So out of one 8.5 by 11 you can get 2 of these. And then what you're going to do is you're going to score at the 5.5 inch mark down. Now on the shorter side, you want to make sure the short side, see how there's one side looks longer and the other side is shorter? On the shorter side, you want to put that against the wall over here. You got to bring your diagonal plate in. And then make sure the short side is on this side. Then at the 2 1/8 inch mark, you're going to score all the way across, just like that. Then we're going to flip it completely over, just like this, and we're going to score again at the 2 1/8 inch mark, just like that. Now we're going to turn it so that the short end is at the top. And now we're going to start at the 2 1/8 inch mark, and we're going to score, just like that. And then we're going to flip it completely over. And we're going to go at the 2 1/8 inch mark, and we're going to score again. So now we're done with the Simply Score. So now we can get this out of the way. Now we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut this piece off right there. And I like to flip it over because it's easier for me. And we're going to cut the other side right off. So we got this. Then we're going to take our bone folder and we're going to crease all these very well. Okay, and then this will just automatically, if you've creased them all very well, this will just automatically fold in just like that. How cool is that? And then I just like to give them another really nice crisp mark down on them. So there we have it. So it looks like that. So then what I do is I try to decide where the center is. And I take my piercer and I just poke a little hole. I have these little long brads. I've had these brads for a long time. All you're going to do is I took my 4 fingers and I made one the length of my fingers like this. Then I wrap this around 10 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I want that piece to hang down in the back. So then I cut it. And then I take the end and I slide it through. And then I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to do a double knot just to make sure that it doesn't fall apart. And then you don't need a real long string, but maybe that much. And then you need another little piece. And we're going to take and hold this like this and kind of get this longer piece out of your way. And we're going to just wrap this around the top of the tassel. And then we're going to tie a knot. And then we're just going to cut all these ends. So now we have this cute little tassel. You could make it thicker if you wanted it thicker. You could make it, you know, thinner. But I liked this because I felt that this was just, you know, it's just going on a card. And And then I'm going to wrap this around about 2 times. Then I'm going to push it down as far as I can. And then I'm going to open this and give it a good push. Now, you could take your scissors, you could take anything that you have flat, and I just kind of keep tucking this odd piece in that's just hanging here. And once you get it all so where you can't see it, so it looks like that. We'll close our card back up. So now we have this. So now let's do the inside of the card. And so we have an inside piece that is 4 inches by 5, 4 inches by 5 1/4. So again, we need to get out our Simply Scorer. And now because this is at 4 inches, we're going to move our little peg over to 2. Our little peg is at 2 now. We've got the diagonal plate on here. And we're going to go from the 2-inch mark, because this is only 4. So we're going to go from the 2-inch mark and we're going to go across. Then we're going to take it and we're going to flip it over. And we're going to go from the 2-inch mark and across. So we have this at the top. I don't know if it's going to pick it up on the camera. Yeah, there it goes. So we have these 2 pieces. And we're going to cut them off just like we did on the other card. Okay. I'm going to bring this back in. And this is going to go right here in our card. Now, I'm going to glue this down. And then when you cut this cardstock down to the 9 1/4 or 9 3/4 inch, you are left over with this little piece. This piece is, well, you're left over with 1.5 inches by 4 1/4. Well, I kept this piece because I'm going to put this piece right here at the bottom. So I'm putting it there right now for a guide. And then I'm getting out a stamp. This is a very old stamp. Stampin' Up! Does not even sell this stamp. It's very, very old. This is like one of my very first stamps I ever got. And I'm just using it as a guide so I know how far up to stamp my my saying, which says, "Congratulations, you made it." And I just stamped that in Momentum Black. You can use whatever stamp that you want. And then I'm going to take a little ink and I'm just going to go on the outside of 3 of these. And I'm going to put this down. And the reason I did that was so, this one's drying, but I did that so you could stick a gift card in here. I don't have a gift card. Or you could stick money in there. And it's just a place to hold it. And then you can write like I did on there. Now, I wrote on this one, 2015. And I wrote "Best luck from the Mountford family." And then I put some money right in that little pocket. So that's just how I made these cute, quick little cards. I've got a bunch of them going on here. Here's a bunch of them. This one I did with purple because one of the schools that we have is the colors are purple for the party that we're going to. And then I have a lot of the ones that my son's graduating from, blue and gold, and I have a niece. So I've got all these cards that I'm going to finish putting together. And so, yeah, so that's how I made it. So, Thanks, everybody. Make sure you give me the thumbs up and hit the like button and share this with your friends and across the other social medias and on Facebook. And thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.